On a spot of land that was once desert, now stands the city of Glendale, and a building filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the Carolina Panthers and the Arizona Cardinals. Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. This is on target to Christian Watson. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
Boyd finds a couple of yards of space. It's 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Absolutely fires this one right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Putting down the field, and he's got it. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop it. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
To throw here on 1st down. And he has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Just content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
18, watch out.
Pretty throwing here to start. Throw left side finds Johnson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets them a 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Yellow.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tootin. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Yellow.
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Escapes the pocket. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
118, watch out.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up at the 20 after the touchback. Panthers look just about ready. First and 10. They'll go play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in a hurry up here. Takes the second down snap. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Here he is on 3rd and short. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trevin Wallace has it. And he's going to take this one back. And he's in for the pick 6 for Arizona. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
If you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up second down. Now looking to throw. Hits his running back. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. All set to go now from the 35. Working on first down. Buys Todd. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They'll run now on second down. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's third down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. It looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that 1st down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
We'll go with a design keeper, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Not the biggest gain, but exactly what they needed. Just get the 1st down and keep this drive rolling.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. He's going to throw it. Jump off, caught by his back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Working quickly here. To the air on 3rd and long. Caught, nice gain left side. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and goal, Carolina.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Caught on the slant. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a 2nd quarter lead. Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18!
Inside give here for Tootin. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Outside. 18, watch out! Yellow.
Now it's Purdy. Spits it through the middle. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All set to go now from the 35.
Get set, get set. 22, watch out. Yellow.
First down throw by Purdy. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
At the 46-yard line.
Outside. Yeah, you. I got it. 22, yellow.
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More from State Farm Stadium after this. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21.
Get set. 22.
Now Purdy. We've got a screen to the running back. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Yellow.
Third and long for him here. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it. Knocked it away, forcing fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And he's there. Fair catch called for and taken.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. To the house, touchdown Carolina. The Panthers grow their lead just before halftime. Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers double their lead to 14.
Cardinals 7. Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up.
Get set, get set.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Catch made over the middle. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Outside. Kill. 22, watch out. Yellow.
First down, Purdy to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
22, watch out. Hands up. Yellow.
Second and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Uno. Okay.
From the gun, here's Akers. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Offense to the line fast.
12 more yards. That's another Cardinals first.
Purdy on first down. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals make it a one-score game before halftime. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Cardinals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Throwing now on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Torrey Horton, his intended receiver. So that brings up second down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Looking in the air here. Complete out to the right side. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
22-yard line.
Setting up to throw. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
11. 18, watch out!
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, first and 10.
Over here.
2 gets it from the gun. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
And the Cardinals first down.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. It's caught right side by Johnson. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Yellow. 18. Yellow.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
This one's to Slayton, left side. And he gets back to the line, but no more. The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of timing. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Back to the line they come, second down.
Yellow. Yellow.
To the air again, Purdy. Oh, no touchdown, it's intercepted! Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Panthers take over on an interception by the reigning Defensive Player of the Year. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10. First play's a design run. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down.
I can safely say, Kate, that's exactly what you want offensively. Exactly what you want to do to get out of the shadow of your own goal line, get a good push, get a good gain, get some positive yards. Job well done.
Second down, looking for options. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Passing now on second and 10. Brought in right side. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
A gain of 9 brings up
third down, 1 yard to go. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. On fourth down, it's the veteran Tress Way who's out for the punt. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. That'll be the first and more. Rolling into enemy territory. Hits the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals start the second half with some needed points. Gay to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7. So after giving up the punt return score, Brock, let's see if they can answer on a different type of return. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll throw to begin this drive. Horton down the field, and he's got it. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll throw it here on first. Flush down now to his left. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
He'll work against the blitz. Hits his running back. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Still sticking with the passing game. Sends this to the end zone. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that first down. So back to the drawing board they go for second.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down at the 30. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back now, pressure coming. Completed to his running back. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Back to the well again. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Dorian Williams makes the play. And the Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Now, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
They'll run it from the gun. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Cardinals' 35-yard line.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Hey, check that.
Lone back gets the handoff. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard.
It's 4th down.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. Trying to get it on the keeper. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Back to throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Panthers first. From the red zone on first. Rolling out to his left. He intercepts it. And that's a live football. It is bouncing near the goal line. And this crosses the sideline inside the 10. So no turnover, and they got to feel fortunate to retain possession. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10.
At their own 3-yard line.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And this is going to be a pick 6. He's in for the Carolina touchdown. You get a pick 6, you get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tootin. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
From the gun is Purdy. Into traffic, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Down the field, he's got Pierce. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Sticking to the air here, it's Purdy. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
11 more yards. That's another Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Get set, get set.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Can't convert on third. That's to the ground and incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Line around, up. Yellow. Yellow. Up.
Desperation time here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hey, go! 72 Take go.
The give here on second. And nearly a first down there. He's stuck to the 24.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Panthers moments away from their 4th win of the year. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Come on, set.
Oh, he loses the football. But I believe someone on the Panthers made it to the loose football first. They're hanging on to it. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Now a give running right. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
A gain of 11 on the play.
They're going to pass it here.
First down, Panthers.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Trevin Wallace has it. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Great defensive effort late, even if this one's decided.
Touchdown.
Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Put the body on the line for his team. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
10 at the 13-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. And he drives this forward to the 6. And dose of the hurry up here.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Catch made. And he will have the Panthers first down. And that's the last little bit they needed, Brock, to clinch this win.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. Back on 2nd and goal. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
19 light. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
From the gun on 3rd down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Yellow. Runner outside. Yellow.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Chased out to his right. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Yellow. Outside. Up.
Now Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. That brings up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Get set. Get set. Cut.
On 3rd down, Purdy. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long. You're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Outside. Up.
Quick throw, finds about right. Breaks across midfield, hits the opposing territory. And this won't affect the outcome, but a positive note to end it as he scores as time expires. The Cardinals get it back to within 2 possessions. They can make the loss 1 point closer at least. And that one is through, so take a final point off of what's still a pretty big lead as this game comes to a close. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Glendale.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Paul. I just got sweaty on this nigga. I just beat this nigga ass.